just kidding. How is everyone today? Are we doing good? Are we having a nice day? I'm actually going ahead and starting um the whole event thing because I don't want to bore you guys with all of this live. But I'm going to go ahead and go to my channel. I should be live. I got tech of TikTok tech. Cosmic fly. The time machine. It goes both ways. New tomorrows and to yesterdays. All right. It's actually pretty terrible. I don't like this setup. Okay, it looks like it's working. So how is everyone today? I decided to do more like Chronicle missions today. I felt like it would be more fun and just general like quests. So we're gonna go ahead and do that as well. And then also, of course, we're gonna do the event live because you guys know me. I'm not gonna do it if we're not doing it live together. Storybot didn't come in, so that's kind of confusing. That's kind of alarming. Storybot should be here. And then we need to check our mail. I don't know what this mail is. I also got paid today, so that's a good thing. Oh look, I'm already in Magmel, so I can go ahead and sell these whistles. Mabby's playing music, that's good. Beautiful. It looks like it's working. So I am going to... I think I need to lower this volume a little bit. Because I feel like it might be too loud. Alright, it looks like it's doing good. We're gonna go ahead and stop by Dumbarton to see what kind of mail I got. And we can also do the mini game together. I kind of want to do musical math, but I don't want to do some of the stuff with those pieces. Mail. I was coming here for the mail. Oh, the Festia ranking rewards. This thing looks terrible. This, what was it? 401? That was so confusing. So confusing. Alright. Let me see if I can give value to you or stuff. Both ways, new tomorrows and the yesterdays. Alright, and then we need to do the mini game. So let's go ahead and do a sliding puzzle. It needs to load first, but I'm pretty sure this is a horse one. So I'm going to assume, I'm just going to try to do it. Wait, actually, I think this is up here. Or maybe it's this one? Oh. Okay, so it's... I'm like trying to figure out how to get this back in the right position. Maybe I should have waited. This will be good. And then these two need to go lower. The time machine, it goes both ways. New tomorrows and the yesterdays. Okay, this one. And then see, when we got our line, well, when we got these 4, usually one line is complete. So then we need to just figure out how to move these into the right position. So this one needs to be over here, and then this one needs to be down. So we'll go ahead and put this. Actually, I did this the longest possible way. I can put this here. Machine. It goes both ways. Hello, hello, T-Dog. I just saw you, and then hello, Doggy Blue. And you did get the first. The trick for after you get the first line is to just move everything else. It's okay. So you see, this isn't working too well, so I'm just gonna move that one and then see if we can just shift things around again. So this one's actually in the right spot. I don't want to move it, but we're gonna have to. Oh, that's a pet. Is that Leo variant? Variant? Oh, no, no, no. How about I say? There we go. Practice makes poggers. What is this? Go ahead and do this. Who's Ethel in Dunbarton? Ethel reminds me of Kit Boga because he does like scam videos and one of his characters is Ethel. Like scam baiting. Is this one? Oh, is that why a bunch of people are gathered over here? Let me go ahead and make a party. This is Ethel. Wait, is that not Ethel? Is that not how you pronounce it? Oh, is that the bankroll event? Like the millionaire? Eesh. Eesh. Welcome. I've been waiting for you to come. Okay then, shall we get down to business? Let's get down to business. Okay, thank you. Now to the matter at hand. So what do you say? Are you back in the band? I've been thinking about how to best help you Malaysians, and I think I've come up with some pretty nifty ideas. I'm never first. It's okay, Variant. But I'm happy you're here. That's what's really important. I have a new challenge for you. And I was just thinking about you actually. Because I thought, thank you so much for the head pat. I saw somebody in town with a pet, and I thought it was you for a second. I was like, is that Variant? You can even check in the VOD if you don't believe me. I was literally like looking at this monkey, and I thought it said like Leo Variant something. I have a new challenge for you. Raid missions. I'm asking you to clear these raids alone or with a single party member as an opportunity to test yourself. Of course, I wouldn't issue such a difficult challenge without offering commensurate rewards. To allow you to participate in my missions, you will need my recommendation letters. You can purchase up to 7 from me each week for a nominal fee. Also, due to a request from Inez, You can get extra recommendation letters by clearing purification missions. Made someone named a pet after me. I don't know. Maybe. So would you like to set your current character as the main character? Yes, that character. What did they add? We can actually check together. Let me pull it up. Because I don't actually know. I just saw the mission when I logged in today. See, I just came home from work. So I didn't have the time to look up anything. Let me go ahead and then pull it up. I'm pretty sure this is the bankroll event. Here it is. Oh, let me close Mappy so it doesn't look so weird. Okay, so this is the page. Yeah, the Billionaires Bankroll event, season 5. We've been doing this event 5 times. It kind of reminds me of Twisted Wonderland, how they had like a chef event literally every like in 1 year they had the same like chef event 6 times, which was insane for me. It's the exact same event, just different characters in it. So there's like 12, I think. 12 boys? I don't really know. But I don't remember. It might have been 13. Like 13 cards. And then they kept doing like two people in every event, but it was the same event 6 times. FL, the billionaire is here to invest in your growth. The scrappy young entrepreneur will be providing support to all Malaysians by selling recommendation letters for additional rewards, blah, blah, blah. Musical math. Okay. 10 times the loot for cost. Okay. We can probably do musical math. During the event, you'll receive the quest guide, Investigating to the Future. Talk to Ethel and Dunbarton. You'll get this stuff, musical math dungeon. What is it? You'll receive that. Passes for musical math, okay. Each artifact will get this. I do not care about this. I just care about Song of Stardust. Basically looks like. Purification missions, looks like purification. Up to 2 people. It's just like increased rewards for purification missions and musical math. Which I don't know. I felt like that's a pretty weird update. Pretty weird. Doesn't look like there's anything. So, oh, let's actually look at this copy the notes thing. What are the prizes? Beautiful Homestead Library shelf. I want that. What does one have to do? Oh, okay. So we just have to do this event. That's fine. Homestead Reading Now figure. Homestead Library Interior. These are pretty. This is funny. Neither this desk or Elebon's blackboard are given as rewards in this event. Isn't Elebon a... What's it called? What is this? NPC. Elebon... No. GM? Community manager? Hello, Hunter. It said defensive stats will be lowered. Maybe we can kill Turtle and Golem? Maybe. We'll see. I can even run it today. Let me go ahead and put on Mabby again. Do you want to take the mantle of the main character for this task? Some of the supplies I'll be providing will only be available to those who dedicate themselves to such a role. Please think hard about your decision because it cannot be undone. Yeah. Glad to hear it. From here on out, I'll be backing you with the perks I mentioned earlier. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can accomplish. Now, I'm gonna just say I don't typically do this bankroll event. Out of like the 5 or 6 times this event, I don't do it. I think this will be like my 2nd time doing it. But we can go ahead. Stay online for that much, okay? Play a mini game. Ooh, we're getting closer. Okay, complete this event, the surefire. Okay, so we did all of that. We did all of the event stuff. So let's go ahead and do one of the purification missions. Do you want to do purification variant? I'm willing to try it on my own. Let me actually see if I have the passes. Because he should have gave me a special pass, right? Let me just toss this. I don't need this. What do these pan cookies do? Min damage. I guess I can eat one. Okay. And then I know we can kill Tagara, but the other two, let me see if what this event actually counts for. Up to you can do 7. Okay, respect his recommendation letters. Okay. One recommendation per mission. Units will inform you how to reward the attempts. Okay, so the sponsor missions are the same as before with adjusted monster health and stats. The rewards are 2 to 4 times higher. Cleared solo 4 times increase for rewards. The monster has increased health but lower defense status. Okay, so it takes it's about the same length. Because it has more health but not as much defense. Thank you so much for the ping. I heard it today. Cleared by 2 players 2 times for the reward. Okay, so it's actually better if we do it together then. We're stronger together. And let me see if I can get a pass or if he just gives us the passes. Oh, he doesn't just give it to us. The time machine. It works both ways. The new tomorrows into yesterdays. Oh, 777. That's a lucky number. And then I'm going to go ahead and head over to Avalon. Avalon, yeah. Sometimes I get confused between Avalon and Avon. But we want to go to Avalon. So we are going to go to Avalon. No. Knights FF. FF? But how are you? It's a time machine. Go both ways. New horizons in the... That's so rude. He like literally targeted me. How does he think that behavior is acceptable? Or she, I'm sorry. Oh, your damage skin is cool. I don't even remember ever seeing that damage skin. Where did you get that one? Oh my gosh. Come here. Shadow Overture fade away. I want to urge my people, my little staff. You know, I have a paranoia that my staff is gonna break. I feel like I'm losing durability. Is the best call to really do Hailstorm here? I'm not even sure. I honestly just default to Hailstorm, but I'm not sure if it's the best. Like here, I feel like maybe like Thunder would be better. Because they just move around so much. I feel like a lot of the time, we're just gonna try to like walk towards them. Let's try to do Thunder. Because I feel like this is gonna be like a lot better. You just have to like land one and then the rest just happen automatically. The clicks are in the ASMR. Don't worry about it. Honestly, we're doing good. We're crushing it. I don't like that my control kind of makes me want to hit the pillars. There's no timer on this, right? Dang. Oh no, okay. Variant said cooldown 2. Variant said taste my time weaver. Tagor. How about tag go? I do like that my staff has the chain catch. It makes it so much easier. You know, I don't feel like I'm getting like much value for my Dark Diviner. Like, I don't really feel like the skills are worth it, and it's just like extra buttons for me. It's like Divine Link for me. Like, is it really that substantial? Meow meow, Kiki. I remember when this used to like slaughter me, like genuinely. Nice. That's not worth it. The only thing worth it here are the blue shackles, like the handcuffs or the wrist cuffs, or what are they? Wait, no, we're not trying to go to the moon gate. We're trying to go to the mana tunnel. So the best place would be to go to just Divine Knights, Rascal Volcano Hot Springs, because there's a mana tunnel right here. And then we can use the mine over here. And thank you so much for joining me, Variant, for that run. We could run musical math if you want to get the billionaire advantage there. Or maybe we could do the dailies together, like the shadow missions. Oh wait, the Chronicle mission. You're here to mine with me? Fantastic. How did you get here before me though? Did you cheat? Did you cheat? You cheated, didn't you? Just kidding. And wait, who has the... Is it you? Oh, shock. Yes, you have the drill. So let's go ahead and grab this. Continent warp. Okay, fine. Wait, are you a giant? How did you end up in Valve so fast, though? I guess I did waste time. Which floor are you on? Where did you go? 1, 2, or 3? B3. I will be 3. I'm thinking about changing my outfit again because I'm still wearing my Otaku Rakyu outfit. This. Is this already mine? He's mad. Disrespectful. Are you okay? And let me go ahead and grab this. He's a trooper. Did I already get the gathering? No, I didn't. We're almost there, though. There's no more ore to gather. I see. I see. You did excellent, Fauna Lana. Come on, what is this? The time machine goes both ways. You need to ride, you need to ride. They just respawn here, I guess. Like out here doing like the most. Do you have a... Oh my gosh, I just want to mine. Let me mine, please. We're like doing the most. away, Golden Goldie. Goldie Gold. Stop bullying the deer. I'm not bullying any deer, Mikey. But welcome to see. I'm glad to see you. Oh, the candy's wearing off. I don't even remember what it was doing. Like, I'm confused. Why isn't it letting... What percent? We're at 13? Really? 13? Oh. Miss Macchiato will protect me. I sound so far? Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I do like ASMR actually. My mic, I just had my mic to the side. Is it better now? Is it too loud? Is it too far? Is the volume lower? It's a time machine. It works both ways. A new tomorrow into yesterday. Volume is lower? Yeah, I can raise it. I can raise it. Is it raised? I can lower the music of Mabby so that I sound louder, and then you can just raise your computer audio or your like Twitch sounds. I'll lower Mabby drastically. That should be better, right? Sounds are Mabby. I shouldn't be that much lower. Let me put it in the yellow, I guess. Because right now it's at the top of the green. So I'll just put my audio to the orange. I just don't want to put it in red because then it will peak. Is this better? I think Variant is really like doing it for me. Oh, this is fine. Perfect. So we know that orange is now the ideal color. What is this? Why is it still stuck at 13? Give me your Melwin. Just kidding. Not as loud as it used to be, but I can hear you now. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hello, Mikey. How are you? Finally, I got one more ore. We have to get 50? You see? How can you blame me for not wanting to do these dailies? It will go both ways. Oh! I was scared of that man. He was about to attack. Miss Macchiato was about to have to defend me. Oh my goodness. It works. It works. Why are you farming Hilwen? I just wanted to do the event. Not the event, the daily quest right here. So I have to mine unknown ore fragments 50 times with a mining drill. And this is the only place I believe we can get it, right? Or am I tripping? And can you get it from multiple locations? I'm just trying to clear out some of these dailies. Oh, look, we can do Festia. Okay. It works. It works. It works. I'm not getting unknown ores. That is terrible. You're on that one. I'm gonna go over here. Capacitor. I think metallurgy counts. No, it says with a mining drill. For the quest. Can we just switch to something else? Yeah, mine unknown ore fragments with a mining drill. Best way to farm from Hillwind is best 1 or 2. I see, then should we try 1 or 2 then? Like Leo variant said as well. No! Don't hit me! D3 you have a higher rate for Hillwind ore. I see. You can tell how often I come here. And I'll go to 2. We found the flex. It works, it works, it works. So if I don't get it while I'm here, I think we're gonna just switch to something else. Look at me mining the floor. Okay, this seems to be being, like, better. I have 16 so far. 17. Okay, yeah, this is doing better. This is doing better. And thank you so much for the head pat. I was scared of him. Thank you. Thank you, Variant. But thank you for the head pat, T-Dog. I always love them. They're actually my favorite redeems. Mikey. How could you? I just said head pats were my favorite and you bonked me. Just kidding. Not mine. Lyndon is watching you, Mikey. Lyndon's watching you. Can't even look at you now. Just kidding. Excuse me? Mikey, how old is your character in Mabby? Because I need someone below 13 for this quest. You're 17? Rip. Because they don't let me fulfill it myself, which is strange. I have to find someone else. Haven't RB in a bit. Really? I do it like every week, honestly. And then look, I'm already at 100, so that took forever. Okay. There's two pools right there. I don't want to deal with that. 6k, 60k total, and it's a pain to get all the way to 200 for stats. Nah, leave me alone. Okay, you got whooped. I'm okay with not being 200. In fact, I prefer to not be 200. That way I always can level up. I'm on that AP farming grind. The tech. My equipment needs to be repaired. You know what? Me, 70k AP. Nice. I have 6,000. Oh, well, about 6,000. 7 from 6,000. I don't even think we're ever going to use that much. Unless they come up with another, like... Because, you know, switching Arcana can cost 100. So maybe that's what they tried to do to tank people's AP. But honestly, it didn't work. Simba-kun. I think I'm ready to move on. Do you guys want to run a what is it? Defeat the former commander or Shadowcast City? Shadowcast City actually is pretty decent. Win at least in the preliminaries or the finals of the jousting match. Should we do jousting? Gonna switch GM sometimes. Oh yeah. But that's only 10 AP. I switch Arcana every week for Theta. Interesting. I stay the same Arcana, usually. It's a time machine. It goes both ways. To new tomorrows and to yesterdays. Okay, Leo's here. You're beautiful. Of Team Rory. Also been looking for Black Oak Stone with 17 fire efficiency for my AF arena. Oh, Arcana. So I'm eating my AP. Interesting. I'm just holding on to mine. I'm gonna go ahead and do Shadowcast City if you want to come with. I don't have a pass, so we'll just have to do the basic. The architect. TikTok tech. Yeah, Tara. So we'll need to go to Tara, enemy behind. It works. It works. It works. So we'll write my story in the stainless steel DeLorean. Let's go. Let's enter the Shadow Realm. You know, someone said my voice sounds like voicemail. I was shocked. Or thank you for coming to. Oh yeah, one time I used to say like, how can I sweeten your day? Because I used to work for a company, a candy company, and that's what they required you to say. They used to say, They literally would dock you if you said anything other than what was it? It was like, "Hello, thank you for coming in. How can I sweeten your day?" And then you'd have to offer a tour. Like literally, you had to like walk around the whole building and then off like show everybody what's in every room. You had to show everybody what's in every room. And then you also gave free samples as well. Which actually the tours were my favorite part because they were pretty chill. And then usually if somebody's asking for a tour of a candy building, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like it's okay. And then you can avoid other tasks as well. And then you can sneak some candy too. Because you're giving it to them because that's what your job like that's what your job like makes you do. Like that's one of your job obligations. So you can just snack on some candy sometimes. Who's it gonna be, me or you? It's me. Look, it's me. It's me. My smile is better though. Well, we did that one. Then shall we do the Titan mission? Defeat the former commander? It's a time machine. It goes both ways. New tomorrows and yesterdays. Let me see what other, because I feel like every place I've been to has like a weird, like, opening message. And then people would get so mad at me too. Like when I said, like, how can I sweeten your day? They were not happy. Hello, Kawineko! And I'm doing wonderful. I'm just like reminiscing on one of my older jobs. What am I supposed to be doing? Defeat the Shadow Commander 1, right? Here. Bang, bang, bang. Super yo. You can sweeten my day by sitting down. Basically. Like they would be very mad sometimes too. Like if you said that over the phone, they were not happy. Especially like when you walk into the store, typically people are happier. Like to walk into a candy store, people get very excited. Um, but on the phone, they were calling because something was wrong. Like they were not happy. And they're like, "You can sweeten my day by giving me to your manager." And I'm like, "Okay, ma'am. No, that's fine by me." Or they would be like, "You can sweeten my day by talking to like letting me talk to your manager." And I'm like, "Sorry, the manager's not in right now. It's just me." And they'd be like, "Why? Are you the manager?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." It was wild. I don't have a puppet. One time, this is the weirdest experience at that job. So, like I was saying, most of the time when people actually come into the store, they're interested, like in buying whatever it is, or they're interested in trying some candy. Because we never like forced people to buy anything, or like try to like we didn't have like sales goals. You know what I mean? Like we didn't care if you bought anything or not. Personally, like we just didn't. Um, but there was this one guy, and then he came into the store, and then we're like, "Hi, welcome to the store name. How can we sweeten your?" And then before we even finish saying something, he's like, he entirely ignores us and runs all the way to the back with his little briefcase and everything. So, like this man had just like finished work or something, and then he runs to the gummy bears and then literally just grabs a gummy bear and then throws it on the floor and then begins stomping it like crazy. Like he's just going in on this gummy bear, and we're just like not talking to him because like that's crazy. That's crazy behavior. And then like after like 3 minutes of stomping, my guy just like he just gets up, takes his briefcase and everything, and walks out, speaking to no one. Who was wild. And we weren't gonna approach him either. Like we didn't want to. We're like, you mess with a crazy guy, not me. Much to the astonishment of the public, the manager is not always on site when it opens. Doesn't matter what the business is. It's also I would still buy those squish gummy bears. Are you serious? I would not. He was so freaky. I can only assume he might have had like a terrible day, like he got fired or maybe like maybe he got yelled at work or maybe someone blamed him. I don't know. He wasn't even disrespectful. He just wanted to stomp on some on some gummy bears. He didn't say anything to anyone. We just let him. Fireball crystal, how special. I'll buy them just so they aren't wasted. It's still gummies, even flattened. Y'all probably had to trash them. We did. We did. We cleaned everything. We sold so much candy there. I was actually thinking about going back there because actually they had a class action lawsuit placed against them actually. So I actually was they wanted to represent me. So I kept getting like letters even though I didn't pay anything. They just kept sending letters asking about my experience because it was actually a very bad company. We had like we had candy, but there was a lot of stuff going on the side, which was insane. So like a lot of my coworkers like all got together to sue, and then they went bankrupt. But then they came back. I don't know why they just came back, but they were able to. Um, yeah, and then they're in business. So I was thinking about going over there again because I still have some stuff. The same name, same people, everything. It's the exact same. Same old website. I would never go there to work again though. That was a really terrible place to work. Genuinely. That was probably my worst job ever. And then that was my own like that was my first job, so I didn't know what was good and what was bad at the time. Um I was just happy to get a job, but they did me dirty. They did everyone dirty. And when I got there, you already knew stuff was going bad because first, like when I got the job, hold on, let me figure out what quest we can do next. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Variant. And I hope you have fun on your Final Fantasy whatever number that is. 14. Oh, okay, I thought you dropped some like Roman numerals, but actually it's just 14. You typed 14. Thank you. Is that the RPG one? And thank you so much for staying in and lurking. Hope you have fantastic. Should I try Final Fantasy 14? Because I'm like interested in trying new stuff out. Still, I'm still gonna play Mabby for the rest of my life. Um, but just to try something new, you know? Rip Gummy Bears. Also, the job sounds sketchy, so I don't blame you. I put up with a lot of stuff at my first job of being a dog behavior. That sounds so cool. Let's just say I probably would have had workers' comp for what may have been a permanent injury. That's terrible. But yeah, like when I first came in, so I had been struggling to get a job. Like I had been struggling. They did nobody trusted me. I applied everywhere. I even was told like I got a job and then they rescinded the offer for whatever reason. And then So I went to this one and I had like my best like interview. Like imagine like this girl walking in for like a KFC job, but like dressed in full suit. I was like full former attire. I had my like hair done. It was so like I was so serious about getting this job. And then like she interviewed me and she was basically just like, "Hey, what time can you work? What hours?" Stuff like that. Um and then she basically gave me the job on the spot and I thought that was kind of weird. I had never gotten a job before. So I thought it was like, oh, they would like send you home and then like interview more people and then get back to you in like a couple of days. And then so she hired me on the spot and she was like, "When can you start?" And I was like, "I can start tomorrow if you want." And she was like, "Sure." And then I like hopped on um and that was like the beginning of the end. Like because when I had people were already jumping ship by the time I got started. Like I think on my second day, one manager had like quit and he was like saying goodbye and he's like, "I don't know you too much, but like you seem like a really nice person, so like I'm just gonna say goodbye. Like stay strong, don't let them walk on you." And I was like, "What? Why are you telling me this?" But I was like, "Okay, thanks, man." And then I quickly made friends with people because everybody was really chill. Like all my coworkers were really chill people. Hold on, let me do something so we're not wasting time. Oh, let's try to do jousting. And then actually some of my friends I still talk to some of them from that job, even though it was terrible. But oh, this is not it. This is Titan. I'm not Terra. Um we need to go to enemy behind. Super beginner friendly. Nice. Hello, orbital demon. You are. I'll have to check it out. I think I checked it out before, but I was kind of scared about like the subscription type like what is it? Like I'm sorry, my English. My English is terrible. Um like the subscription model to play a game. But anyway, so I'm like cool, it was nice to meet you even though like we didn't like know each other really. And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then so I'm making friends and basically they're telling me that they hate the manager who hired me. She seemed fine to me. But like they said they knew it was going to get tough because when she came in, she started rearranging everything. Like she started setting things up and then she also worked at a business that was not a candy store. So we were a dedicated like candy company. Um but she was from a different type of establishment. I think like a restaurant. Like a server type restaurant, not like a fancy one. And then so obviously like the skill set is different from retail to like fine dining. And they were saying like she has like that manager style of like a fine dining establishment, but like retail is different. Um so that was like the first thing and then she started rearranging everything like in all the decor and all the items that we were selling. In my case, I didn't work while I went to college. So on one hand, I was over engulfed on normal jobs because of my degree, and I was underqualified on other jobs because of my lack of experience. So I was in employment limbo for months after college since nobody wanted to hire someone who has a degree and wouldn't likely stay versus someone who doesn't have hands-on training. So even a degree isn't as valuable as someone with experience. They made up a level 60 free, which is a ton of content, and you can't trade, and you just can't trade and stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, so really that extends. That's a pretty extensive free trial then. That's pretty nice, actually. That's up to level 60, unless you level up too fast. Um, but what do you mean I can't register? Let's just practice alone. Let's just practice while I talk. So that was like the first red flag. But I thought she was a nice person, and she was. She really was. I just don't think she like was qualified for the job. But so after working there, people are quitting like left and right at this job. The leveling is really well paced, and the combat battle gets more intense, immersive, and fun after level 50. The viewers can continue if you did like the game. I see. And then, oh, I did good. Lucky. So then, like, the first incident that I really remember was that, I worked with a manager, and he was a really cool dude. Everybody liked him. He had people who are coming into the store just to talk with him. So he really sold the business on some people. And then, basically one day, the general manager, the woman who hired me. Hello, Scully. How are you doing? I just got whooped by this champion. Um, so he gets yelled at by his higher up, and then he's like, "I'm not doing this." And then they gave somebody else a promotion that he felt like he deserved. And then it was like, okay, fine, whatever. And then he is L ratio. Dang, Mikey, you really gonna say that to me? But yes. And then fair use handicap. I don't know what y'all skills are. Oh, should I do this? Like, is that something you do? Interesting. I still got whooped. And then I slayed. But well, he used his fancy little skill on me. And then that's after getting like berated and having his like position taken away, he decided like enough was enough. And that he was going to quit. But he didn't tell anyone. So what happened was he stayed on the shift and he finished his shift like normal. But he was the only one in the store and he got yelled at over the phone. So then he was like, okay, if that's how it's gonna be, and I won. And then he was like, if that's how it's gonna be, I'm just gonna close the store. So then he finishes his shift, closed down everything, and then leaves like a cart outside. He left like a cart with the keys and stuff, and then he put like a note on it, and it was like, basically get wrecked, but like, like the IRL version. And then he was like, I quit. And then he just left and never came back. He never came back. And then the group chat was like popping for a second because we had like everybody, all of the lower people, like me and the manager, so excluding general manager and above, we had like a group chat. And then um we were like popping off. We're like, bro, that was wild. We couldn't find anybody to open the store. Um so he was like, whoa, that was so, I'm so glad like it was impactful. So yeah, we had to like find someone to fill his position super quick. So some people were getting promoted and it was like really weird. And then basically after that manager leaving, then the general manager got fired. Well, there was some more stuff going on there. There was more stuff. And then basically she was told like quit or get fired. So she quit. And then another manager came in. And then within like, I don't know, like maybe, and I worked at that place for only 1 year. So think about how quick this is going. And then soon another manager took their place. And then he worked there for like 3 months. And then he just looks at me. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, oh. And I forgot to mention that one reason that she got told to quit um was because she hired her friends. Like, she hired people who were not qualified for the job just because she liked them from her old job. Um which was wild. And then because of that, I actually had to step up. Because one of the friends that she hired as a manager of inventory. So that person didn't know what they were doing. They didn't work in inventory ever. And then like, she hadn't even worked there, so she didn't know where to put everything. So I had to like step up, and then I was like doing orders. Okay, this was my first job. I had to order for a store. It was like a retail store, and then people were hired on like stocks and stuff. Like, everybody was switched around like meaninglessly because she had created a job that we didn't need. And then it was weird. And then she was told to quit or get fired. So then she quit. And then I'm gonna do commerce while I talk. And then the new manager looks at me one day after, because I'm like working with him, and he's really chill. Like, he's a chill dude, and he didn't want any problems, you know? So we kind of liked him. And then he just looks at me and he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this is a lot of work, and then for very little. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I mean, it's up to you, like, what you want to do. So then he hired somebody else. And then this guy was a lot better. And then that guy became the new inventory manager, and he actually knew what he was doing, so I didn't have to do too much. And then this guy was pretty good. And then eventually the manager who was telling me he didn't want to do it anymore, he did quit eventually. He gave a much like larger notice. And then I was like, I want to become a manager. Like, we've had so many managers go by, and I'm like literally the oldest member in the store now. I've been there longer than anybody else. But I was just like a regular person. And then so I was talking about how I wanted to become a manager, and then basically they were like, oh yeah, like, maybe you can be a manager, like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then basically they hired this random outside person to be the next manager. And then I was just like baffled. Like, truly. And then this was also her first job, and then her first job was manager. And I was just so confused. Like, we came from the same spot, and then I've been working here longer. Like, I should have like some sort of seniority, and I was doing everything for that store. Like, I was doing inventory, and I didn't even tell you about the times where I literally had to wake up at like 5 a.m. to be at the store at like 6 a.m. so I can do counting. Yeah, literally, I had to count individual lollipops individually. It was baffling. They treated me so bad. I had to be there with like I was a professional counter, and I had to like write down the stock of every single item in the store. Oh my gosh, and hello, thank you so much for the raid. If they promoted me, they couldn't replace you, right? Trust me from experience. And I was just so aggravated. Like, I had been going there for so early just to count. Can you imagine counting individual lollipops? So I was already upset, and they hired this like random other person to be my manager, and she was telling me like nonsensical things, and I was just sitting here like, bro, all of my friends quit. I actually did have like one friend, but he was working in a different like area. Like, he was like in a different department. And then it was baffling. Like, it was terrible. And then basically she was trying to like, the general manager who took the cool guy's place, she was trying to like force me to like do stuff that I didn't want to do. Like it was baffling. Like, I was shocked like that she could talk to me that way. And then one day I'm looking at her and I'm like, I don't want to work here anymore. I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks. So I literally like typed up a beautiful letter for her, basically saying, I'm not gonna do this anymore. And then I signed it. And then at that point, and then she started like really hating me for like no reason. And then she, like, my least favorite part of the job was sampling, which is sort of like going up to random people and then asking them if they want candy. Doesn't that sound suspicious? So I felt horrible, like talking to these people I don't know, offering them candy that they don't know me, I don't know them. It was so strange. I'm tired. I'm gonna hop off. Have a fantastic stream. Thank you so much. I'm actually gonna shout you out. So thank you so much for the raid. Mug. Um yeah, and then so she literally had me on doing like the things I always hated. And she was like, "Oh, this is your job. You need to do this." And then I was like, "Okay, like that's fine." And then remember how I said one of my job duties was to give tours, okay? Like just so you know, some people who like I was really upset. I was actually like crying, like handing these people who don't want candy. They treated you so bad, by the way. Like they hated you. If they didn't walk into the store, if they didn't actively search for candy, they didn't want your candy. So I hated doing that. And then she knew I hated it. So she kept sending me there. And then she kept giving me coupons and then like it was horrible. And then one day this like one couple asks me for a tour, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then she's trying to like tell me to go outside and do samples. I was like, no, I actually I was told to do a tour. And then so she was like, okay. So I start doing the tour and she's literally watching me. And then so I'm giving them samples that they wanted, like this couple. And then I take a bite and then she's like, I can see you eating candy. And I look at her and I'm like eating more candy in front of her face and I'm like, yeah, I am. At that moment, I was like, I really don't care about her. What is she gonna do? Fire me? I quit. I already decided I was going to quit. And then so she was shocked, and I just kept eating my candy. And then from that moment, we were not friends. We were not. So then I told her on the last day, like, okay, I'm leaving. Just so you know, this is my last day. Evil Rebecca arc. I guess so. And then yeah, that was my last day. Oh yeah, and the reason what one reason that triggered me to quit was because remember how I said that the inventory manager he looked at me and he was like saying, if you don't feel like you can grow here, it's time for a new job. And then I was looking around and I was thinking, like, I'm not gonna get a promotion. They're not gonna give me a promotion here. So I don't have any potential to grow. And I was getting paid and I this candy store was in a very rich area and I was getting paid minimum wage, which was really terrible. Like it was really terrible and then they had the money too. It was a rich neighborhood. And then yeah. So I was he was basically telling me like quit. What do you have to lose? And then I was like, you're right. I deserve more than this. So then I quit. And then I think I don't know if I secured another job before then or if I just left. What was my next job? I don't even remember where I worked next. Which is a lot better, honestly. And then after leaving that, oh, he's still here. Bro, I didn't even see him. Rudo, don't put yourself in harm's way. You will die. You will die, Rudo. Stop. Stay down. Don't touch my Rudo. You okay? Okay. But yeah, that's the story of my first job and then why I had to quit because it was terrible. Genuinely. Because I realized I could get better. Like I had never been treated so poorly in my life. And I thought that was normal. Really, I thought it was normal. Oh, my hand. Sounds like my second job. Extremely summarized version, but I got to a point where despite being the receptionist, I was basically the unofficial manager and the only full-time receptionist. I bought pizza for the clinic and said I was putting in my month's notice. The new manager at the time lost her mind a bit, and I had been warning them for a long time that they were pushing too much stuff onto me, right? Going going up and it's hilarious. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm getting lost reading, walking. I don't know, like my instinct is to just like keep walking. Normally, like people stand still, but I'm like walking, moving around. But yeah, but I've had a lot of different job experiences. So like now, the job I have now, in service is actually a lot better. So sometimes the customers are crazy, but one thing I really enjoy, and the reason why I knew I was gonna work here a long time is because when I was new, like my first day on the job, basically this woman yelled at me. Like she was just like berating me. And then immediately, and I mean like she didn't even have time. Like she said like one sentence that was disrespectful. And then I was like sad. And then immediately my general manager who was working at the time, he like runs out of the back where he was, and then he like literally just like kind of like pushes me out of the way. Like imagine, I don't know, like you know when your friend when you're about to get into a car accident and there's a friend who like puts their hand on you even though you know what I mean, like they're trying to protect you. Like that's what my manager did, the general manager. And then the second oh, I ran into this person. And then the second manager, um she immediately like also went to check on me. And then so the general like I knew like that was like my first day, and then they were so nice, they were like willing to defend me without even like listening to what the lady was saying. And then I was like, okay, this is a good place. So yeah, I realized that there are places that are better. And then I had like jobs from the first job until the job I have now. It's just that was a very notable experience for me. I don't even know where I'm going. Okay, so I actually do need to go down, right? This is like Bangor. So yes, sometimes the clientele is pretty crazy, but it's okay. For me, the vibe majority of the time is the most important. So like the coworkers, boss. So I guess the moral of the story is you are lovely and special, and then if somebody tries to make you feel otherwise, especially at work, it's time to go. You know, like don't stay where you're not welcome. I didn't even see him there. Watch out, I'm coming for you. Watch out, you can't hide. I'm not trying to hide. Who swung? You. I see you. What's happening? Thunder. My staff broke. Did I not say earlier that my staff was going to break? Okay, I can still cast this. But how was stream for the Raiders? I'm sorry. I kinda got carried away. But how was stream for I actually can't pronounce her name. Let me try. Hold on. Um Mog? I'm sorry. If you're still here from Mog's stream, how was stream? How did it go? Was it fun? Oh, this person scared me for a second. So let's go. What are some work experiences you guys have had? Good and bad. I just want to hear your stories. Oh, did I tell you one time? Oh, I don't know if it's because I would have to say what the name of the business was for this to. Basically, what had happened was in this situation, I wasn't actually here. This was not at my store, but it was like a store that my friend worked at. And then basically they were yelling at her, and the manager came out, and then the person, I don't know, like customer, I think, like they were saying something about their slogan. So my friend's company's slogan, like, oh, your slogan says this, but you don't do that. And then the manager looked him in the face and was like, why don't you Like, yeah, I can't say it without revealing the name of the store, but it was basically he had made like a really aggressive pun, and it was so funny. It was so funny. But yeah, I think my first job was definitely the worst job I ever had, and I would never recommend that place to anyone else. But every job after that has been good. Like I can safely like say that everywhere I worked was like really good, and then it gets better, you know? Like the job I have now is better than the one I had before, and then same with that job. When I had it, it was better than the one I had before. Which I'm really thankful. And then let's figure out if we're going to vols or philia. Basically the same. Time machine. It goes both ways to new tomorrows and to yesterdays. These are so cute. The Mog headbang. Hey, hey. Let me see if I can like refresh my model a little bit. My hand is like going over the place. Wait, can I actually do something? Let me try to wave to you guys. I'm gonna try. Wow, I put my hand up and she's not putting her hand up. Like this is come on. Okay. Okay, there she goes. Okay. I don't know why he's putting both hands up. I only have one. Did you guys like that? Did you guys like that? I like that. Let me try again. Hold on. Hold on. Hi. Hold on. Okay. Hi, variant. I'm crying. Collision origin story. I just saw that. I wonder how many like actions I can do. Because it does have like finger tracking. It should. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Why did it shut down? Okay. Hi, I'm here to sniff your string. You're here to sniff my toes. Okay, oh, thank you so much for the head pat. I love it. Okay, let me wave to you. Hold on. Watch my hands carefully, okay? Not yet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. Hold on. Wee. Hello. Hello, Seek. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the enthusiasm. How are you, hun? I'm doing fantastic. I'm not sure if a head pat equals a toe sniff. That's a good question. We're gonna have to debate if a toe, what is it, a toe sniff and a head pat are the same, if they're equivalent. And I am doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty good. Today my tracking is working well, which is pretty much what I can ask for. I just got a raid from Mog. I'll type their name in chat. This is their name. I'm sorry I can't pronounce it, but they're a really good person. They're a fun streamer. A VTuber as well. And then let me see. And then now I'm doing commerce. I don't know, it was kind of like a spur of the moment type thing. I actually don't know why I'm doing commerce right now. Um, Thank you so much for the head pat. I appreciate it. The bonk trusted you. You bonked me twice. Just kidding. It's fine. um, but yes, I'm having a good time. I'm giggling. My tracking is working well, so I'm happy. I'm doing the event pretty well, and I'm really excited to get like the book thing, the library thing. Let me show you because we are on the boat, so it's gonna take a while to get there anyway. I got music in my heart, you know. I was thinking about that Mr. Beast like thing. He said like you had to stay in the room, like a empty soundproof room that's like all white for like a certain amount of money. And then I was like, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it so much. In random news, I learned the other day that there's another game similar to Sudoku called Futoshiki. It's like if math and Sudoku had a baby. Interesting. I have to play it because I actually really do like Sudoku puzzle. Like I'm already an old lady. My hobbies are crazy. Like I like crochet and like sewing. I have like cats. I love cats a lot. And I love puzzles. Puzzles are one of the things I really enjoy. Actually, this is the wrong quest. Is this one? Yes. Your teas. Your teas. So I actually really want this. This looks a lot like the framed rooms. It's been my latest puzzle addiction to pass time. Let me actually close Chrome because I don't want to like Google this on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna dox myself. Hello, Midiri. And then how are you? How are you doing? It is refreshing to see you. Actually, let me put on Mabby because I don't think you saw my outfit. So this is the outfit I went with. Actually, it's based on somebody I follow on Twitter. They're another VTuber. Oh my gosh, should I not put it on screen? I thought I clicked it. But it is based on one of my like somebody I follow. And then let me look up this one. It's Futoshiki. Futoshiki. Ooh, let's try. Should we try one? Okay, hold on. Let me put it on the screen. This I feel like I can put on the screen. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna try it on easy. Okay, so it's a board-based puzzle game, also known under the name Unequal. It is playable on a square board having a given space 4 by 4. The purpose of the game is to discover the digits hidden inside the board cells. Each cell is filled with a digit between 1 and the board's size. Okay, so like this is a 4 by 4, so it's 1 to 4. That's what I'm hearing. On each row and column, each digit appears exactly once. Therefore, when revealed, the digits of the board from the so-called game Latin square. At the beginning of the game, some digits might be revealed, and the board might also contain some inequalities between the board cells. These inequalities must be respected and can be used as clues in order to discover the remaining hidden digits. Each puzzle is guaranteed to have a solution and only one. In order to indicate a move, click the desired square and then select the digit or the delete sign X. You can also use the digits on the keyboard in case the 0 digit is equivalent to the delete button. For tips and tricks, you can check out our tutorial. It can vary from all the way to 9 by 9, and you can still follow the same logic as Sudoku where you get one of each per row column, but you have to have greater than and less than symbols to interfere. That is wild. Greater than and less than? Like I can put strawberry jam on your toes? You know what? If you can find them. That's like the most I can do for you. And let me make sure that Rudo isn't hungry because I'm gonna scream. No, chat on, chat on. I want you to talk to me. Um, he is hungry. So let me just buy him food. Oh, no, click the wrong button. Okay, so trade. Trade. Let me actually talk with Midori, because I'm not sure if they see. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, for the numbers at the top, it might... What? For example, the numbers to the top and to the right of 3 have to be less than 3. I see. That's fair. Well, let me feed him. Where's the food? Oh, I was holding it. And let me walk over to the side. I got music in my soul. I can't live your life anymore. Alright, here we go. Let us begin. For example, okay. Thank you so much for the ping. Okay, so these numbers have to, okay, so this one has to be less than 3, and this one has to be less than 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, so then that means these have to be 2 or 1. I don't feel like this is enough. So because this one is 2, none of these can be 2, and then none of these can be 2. So let's just say this is 2? No, that can't be 2, because that's 2. So then this one or this one has to be 2. And then if this one can't be 2, this one has to be 1. So then, oh, does it show, like, if it's wrong? Yeah, it does show if it's wrong. And thank you so much for the candy. We still got time. We have 1 minute, so let's try to figure something out. So this is 1, this is 2. So there has to be another 3 somewhere. I was actually kind of scared for a second. I can hint if needed. Okay. I think it will be okay. Okay, so then this one has to be larger than this one. So that means this one has to be 4, and then this one has to be 2. Easy. So then this one, so these have to be between 3 and 4. So let's actually figure out what these are, actually. I'm like having to check time to make sure we don't run. Wait for POI? POV? LOL, you mean about the... Okay, so this one has to be bigger than this, and then this one has to be bigger than this one. So correct me if I'm wrong, but like... What? Hold on. So this one has to be bigger. This one has to be 2, right? And then this one has to be 1. What? 1, 2, 3... Oh, 4? But then... What? Okay, let's throw this away. Let's throw this away. We don't know what that is. So this one has to be larger. So this one has to be like 1 or 2. But I hear the ship. So we're back. We're back to Mabby. We'll put that away. We'll put that to the side. I don't get it. Wait, what? You didn't see all that? I was doing some complex mathematics. Just kidding. You know what? Now I understand where you were saying waits for POV. Now I understand. You didn't see my screen. Okay, let me put it to the side a little bit. We want to make this map bigger so that we can see it. I can hear you. I can't live your life anymore. Papa, don't break. What songs are you guys into these days? Because right now, I'm like on a kick. So, you know me, I like musical music, but I also like alt rock. So, I'm like listening to alt rock again. Which is wild. And I'm still thinking about trying out for local theater. The hint is that the middle number has to be less than the third, but bigger than the number to the right of it. Sounds good. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out after we get to the boat again. Don't pull the smoke alarm. It's a different time now. Open up your mind. If you really knew it all, I wouldn't have to sing this song. But here we are on the living room couch. that. There's something we should talk about. Papa, don't break the china. Papa, don't break the glass. Papa, I'm holding on. I mean, Papa, you're holding on while you hold on to the past. I also like EDM, but not like crazy. Like, not like too much. Not like too heavy EDM. I've been doing like 5 of those per hour at work between clients coming in. LOL. Honestly, I feel like. Let me see. I think for me, I listen to like a lot of podcasts when I'm waiting for people. So I'll like listen to podcasts or like am I the AH posts? Like the people who read it on YouTube. So like I don't actually like open up Reddit, but like r slash for example, I watch a lot of r slash when I'm at work because then I can listen and then still focus on my tasks. And you know what? I kind of feel you, Kawaii Neko, because I was kind of addicted to the sliding puzzles. Like I did them 30 times already. I actually get achievements. Where are your achievements, by the way? Like I don't think I've ever seen them. Would they be like in your journals? Like where do you even see the achievement? Morgan. Is it here? How do I find my achievements? I worked hard. Have you guys gotten a title yet for this event? Because last time for Fizzy's True, like the Fizzy event, we did similar mini games like when you get it in the ninth try in Code Cracker, it's who almost slipped. I'm pretty sure. And then like who makes baking look like a cakewalk is if you do extraordinarily well, like a certain amount of cakes made per second. Not second, but like in the time frame. And then who could burn water is like if you fail in like the cake game. I don't even know where I'm going. Forgive me. As for music, I like things that sound like if it came out of the 16-bit Sega Genesis. The electronic instrumentation. Otherwise, I try to find a relatable song, so I go into multiple genres at that point. Honestly, valid. And all we are is broken glass thrown to the floor. We were never meant to last. For me, I like melodies and then more. I guess the word is angsty. It's like, oh wow, this was actually a much better deal to go to Valve. So I'm glad I came here. Wow, we could do the Grove Guide. I forget that's a thing. Because we didn't have the back in my day, we didn't have the Growth Guide. I'm sorry, that was so funny. I truly laugh at my own jokes. Like, I think I'm the funniest person. I mean, like, I'm not, but at the same time. Oh wow, I have another brass golden certificate, and we have the Morning Star. What is this? Star figure set? What is this? What is this? Achievements are in your journal. See bottom of the character window journal. Okay. I don't even need that AP, honestly. What is this? Morning Star figure set. Additional advancement test ticket. What is this? Oh. Yeah, like none of this is something I really need. Like maybe this, the spirit gems, maybe. What are some juicy stuff on here though? This? Morning Star. Ooh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. I like that. I like that. Okay, but let's go ahead. Okay, figures, totem bags, and bag expansion coupons. Okay, so let me go ahead and pick up the next item. Actually, no. We're not gonna have time because it's already 6:20, so I'll just go ahead and put Rudo away. And then we can try to see what my achievements are. So we go to the journal, you said. Journal. Wow, thank you. Achievements are in your C bottom right character window journal, and then the totem, figures, bags, and bag expansion coupons. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know this stuff existed. Look at this. Oh, ooh. No, this guy, he walked into the building today, and I'm not even joking when I tell you this man looked like Nicolas Cage. Like, for real, this man looked like Nicolas Cage. I was shocked. I looked at him, and I was telling people around me that he looked like Nicolas Cage. And then they were like, he's not Nicolas Cage. And I'm like, I know he's not, but he looks like Nicolas Cage. Return of the Hero, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Merchant of Venice, Macbeth. I just want to see these pictures. Like, look how cute these are. What? I thought that was Mew for a second. It's just a person in the moon. You've received the maximum blessing of Elka one can receive in a life. Song Down. Look at how pretty these achievements look. Look at this. Found all of Blanet's memories. G23 hero. Where's my G22 hero though? Spirit weapon. What is this? Eclipse. Ooh, fancy. First time contributor? You allied the Society of Astronomy. You aided the Society of Astronomy for the first time. I'm sorry, I'm like too interested in these like pictures. Look at this. Tell me that it's not beautiful. You investigated the mysterious Glen Berna, which appeared in Salamis. I think a percent is a bit of this some of mine of them. Oh, I see. My points are actually quite thank you for the follow, by the way. I would I'm kind of debating like whether I should shout out people or not because I read somewhere that people don't like it. That people don't like to be told like thank you for following. So I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you like being shouted out or not? But for now, I will shout you out for following me because I appreciate it. So thank you for following Lord of Feathers. And I'm trying to figure out where my I'm too distracted. Look at this. Look at this. It looks so cute. I don't even feel like I feel like I should be on the special mountable pet owner. The rising star. Hey, I got your number. Lol, I got your number. That's hilarious. You solved the sliding puzzle. Here's the sliding puzzle. Constantly puzzled. Constantly puzzled. Beautiful. City of Darkness. You want it in the Mafia minigame. I feel like I want that. It's a mixed bag when it comes to shouting out people for follows. Thank you so much for responding, Lord of Feathers. I feel like it is. Like I'm like kind of worried about it. It says I have 220 out of 41, what is that? 4,170 exploration complete when there's 50 points for covering 20,000 relics. Sorry, I'm like dyslexic and I can't read that. Wait, look. What if I make wait, calculated move. Played Cool Cracker 30 times. So it's a top 30. Look at this. Look at this bear. Wait, do they have bear puns? Barely a challenge. Layer of the Year award. See how you stack up. Shaking and bacon. Shaking bacon. All right. I am going to go ahead because we are done with stream for today. We only have like 5 minutes left, which I'll just go ahead and end early. And then I will raid out to. I will raid out to. I'm gonna raid. Do we do the red melody? If they're actually streaming and not like on a starting soon screen, I'll raid out to them. They're on a starting soon. Wait, no. It do be hot today. That's what they said. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid out to them. The red melody. I was about to type my own link in their chat. Like, I'm ridiculous. Flash raid. You or should I do immediately? But immediately is not English. So I feel like that would be harder. The red melody. Let me read. Yes, okay. It worked. And I'm honestly not too like I'm not a completionist, so I'm okay with like not getting the all of the achievements. But thank you so much for coming, everyone. I had a fantastic time and I really appreciate you guys for coming and keeping me company today. I was laughing. And wait, let me try to wave for you guys. Let me try to wave. Hold on. I have to like be like in full view of the camera and then like raise my hand up slowly. I'm raising my hand. Camera. Okay. Bye everyone. Bye. I had a fun time. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on. I hope that counts. Well, I had a good time. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a wonderful night or morning, depending on where you are. And remember that you're very special and you're very loved. See you guys next time. Bye.